Hello, and welcome to Cinema Activist. My name's John Lyons, and I'm your host. And I am coming to you today from Miami, Florida.
Bravo, we made it.
Why was I in Miami, you may be asking? For the Miami Immersive Intensive and Summit. As advertised, it wasn't a workshop, a conference. It was 4 days of real work. It was an impressive lineup of 12 teaching artists representing 10 companies. And these companies are the who's who in the immersive theater space. We're talking Punch Drunk, Third Rail, Odyssey Works, Culture House Immersive, Albany Park Theater Project, the Immersive Experience Institute, South Florida PBS, Juggernaut, and Live Arts Miami. And it's those last two, Juggernaut and Live Arts Miami, who made this all possible with their partners. And I'm incredibly grateful. I'm so happy that I took a chance and did something like this, something that I never would have imagined going to like 3 years ago. And I really can't stop thinking about what I've learned, all the new tools that I can incorporate into my work, the amazing human beings that I met, and more about this art form, which, as Michael Garver said,
specific craft inspired by a lot of different crafts and integrating a lot of different tools, but it is a craft.
And that's what's so exciting to me about immersive theater. You know, in filmmaking, there's different types of genres and you can experiment in different ways. And while I love those, the cool thing about immersive theater is that there's so many different ways to approach it, and experiential theater that centers its audience is thrilling. Learning from all of these professionals and meeting all of these people who are so open and honest and trusting of one another, it felt like I felt like I found my tribe, to be honest. I want to work with these people. I want to learn from these people. I want to spend more time with these people, and I want to check out their work and see what they create, because this was a very, very intense training, and I came away just so full and so ready to create and excited about the future and the opportunities that this art form will bring. No matter what art form, my approach has always been to educate and entertain and hopefully make the world a better place. The goal is for the viewer, the listener, the participant, the guest to feel empathy, to put them in someone else's shoes. That's why this art form is extremely exciting, because we can do that literally with these living stories. There were 80 people in total that attended this immersive intensive. We were split into two groups of 40. I can honestly say that I know probably 30 of those people pretty well on a first name basis and can remember where they're from and what they do. And 20 of them pretty damn closely. And that's exciting. That is a success. People back home asked me why I wasn't posting more photos or videos the first 3 days of the event, which was the intensive. And that was because there was just absolutely no opportunity. It was not the kind of event that people had their cell phones out. The footage that you're seeing, if you're watching the video version here on YouTube, is basically everything that I filmed. They successfully created that feeling of the closest I can relate to is being on a film set where all of the team is moving at once in one direction to create art, to share that creative spark. And they definitely recreated that vibe in spades. It was fantastic. The teaching artists pulled people in. You felt welcome. You felt like you were with your people. And it was challenging, and it definitely got me out of my comfort zone many, many times. But I felt safe, and I felt that these were people that I could, go all in with. I did have an opportunity on the last day, which was the summit, to pull a few people aside who I met, and I asked them to, share some information about themselves and what their thoughts were of the Miami Immersive Intensive and Summit. And I'll share those with you now before I close out this episode. I can't wait to get back to working with the team on Tethered and our new shows and putting to work everything that I've learned and this new headspace that I find myself in now in both my film and my immersive theater work. So thank you for listening to this. Thank you to everyone that put on this event. And I'm so grateful for the amazing people that I've met and for this opportunity. I'll never forget it. And now, meet some of my new friends.
Hi there.
Hello.
Who are you?
My name is Katrina Latt.
And what do you do?
I am a researcher, consultant, writer, freelancer, photographer, immersive experience enthusiast.
How was your experience?
It was incredible. I've been to a lot of conferences that deal with this kind of topic, and of all the conferences of this kind of topic I've been to, this is the one where I've learned the most, which has been incredible.
Hello, my name is Stefan Price. My company is Roundtable Productions. We're based in Central Florida. I came here to the Miami Immersive Intensive hoping to learn about how to be a better storyteller. And I can't say enough positive things about all of that we've learned and the dense amount of information they've packed in. And I really was special for me because having been in the industry, the entertainment industry for almost 30 years, to be in this room of unique individuals and talented storytellers and creators, and to make so much time in that process to get to know each other in a really personal way, to collaborate on different projects throughout the seminar was really special. And it was a really unique experience and an amazingly run event. It was really impressive to see everything come together so well and effortlessly, so that way all I had to do was think about how to absorb this rich amount of information. So it's been a wonderful experience.
Hi, my name is Nicole Pedraza. I'm a dancer, choreographer, director, creator. And this experience has been really beautiful just to hear so many different perspectives on how you can make immersive work. And I think it just made me realize that every artist has their own perspective, and I just need to really dive deep and find the tools that work for me in my personal work. So I'm excited to dive deeper into that.
Hello, my name is Maggie Maxwell. I'm a South Florida native and I'm a teacher. And this immersive experience has been such a wonderful time. I've met so many people, made so many connections, learned tools of how to develop immersive work. And I'm just very grateful for this opportunity.
So my name is Jared Lee. I am from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I'm an instructor at University of Wisconsin-Madison, as well as a director, theater maker, producer, writer, adapter. And the event has been amazing. Oftentimes I feel like we artists are kind of in our own worlds, and so it can feel like you're out on an island. And whenever you ask someone or talk to someone about this type of work, they're like, you have to explain it more than you actually say what you do. So you kind of feel like you're part of a subset of a subset of a subset group, and now you get to meet a bunch of people and actually build up community. Like, we're all trying to do the same thing, little did we know. So it's been great.
I'm Riley Starr McLean, based out of Chicago. I think the big thing is there are so many people from so many levels coming in. There are people who have been doing this for decades, And then there are also people who have never stepped foot in a theater and probably don't even know what a theater is. And it's so cool that you can learn from all of them at once. Like, I came in with my own, like, concepts and plans for shows that I was going to work on, projects that I was going to make. And now I've come away with those ideas fully developed, but then I have like 5 more too. And I've met so many people here where I'm just like, where have you been all my life? You are so fucking cool.
Hey, how are you? My name is Josefina Pieres. I am a film and theater director, originally from Argentina, living here in Miami. And these days have been something I had not expected. They were really, really inspiring in the community we built, the people I met. It was truly fire building in my body and my soul. I am down to go and do things, do immersive things, so you should do it next year.
My name is Brian Tarver. I'm a writer, and Miami Immersive Intensive. Wow, what can I say? My biggest takeaway is it emboldened me on just this whole crazy thing that we're all decided to do. Not even just from a creative standpoint, but from an actual business industry standpoint. Like, there is real influence and power and support that is making this thing real. And also, just in this day and age, more than ever, these belly-to-belly experiences, I think, are the truth. It's like the most rebellious thing you can do. It's, you know, independent immersive theater is a middle finger to Peter Thiel and Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. So keep creating and, you know, fight the good fight.
Hi, John. I am Ben Tristusu. I am an artist, a lover of connection, a builder, all kinds of things. And I was trying to articulate or think about how to articulate how overwhelmed I am by this experience. I love all of the moments, and John, I want this footage too. I'm tripping out of being immersed in an immersive experience. And for me personally, sometimes I find myself behind the camera, and then I put the camera away so I can be here, and then I'm here, and then I realize, so it's just been a meta, undoing meta.
Right. It's like our shield, right? It's our little shield.
Exactly, right? And they'll make us understand. And so to understand, I'm not afraid of AI. I'm not afraid of the future, right? And some people very much so are. But to know that it is being in good hands, the possibilities, and seeing how people are already using technology and AI and all of the things or whatever to elucidate more worlds. It's just so beautiful to me.
What have you done there with you?
I have all of this way. All of this week's and my life's just thoughts, my life thoughts. But yeah, this is a fun, a necessary place to get those things out. And that's it. That's enough.
Hi, my name is Jenny Encontro, and I am a producer and a director of Immersive Artists. And I'm so excited. This weekend has been incredible for networking, getting a perspective on a community that we're all trying to build, and getting some specific tools to use to create some new work as well. So I'm really grateful. This has been an awesome experience.
My name's Andre. I'm a pediatrician by day, but I also love to write. I've always been kind of obsessed with storytelling and anything that, you know, brings out emotion in the audience and just makes you feel something.
I didn't know the pediatrician part.
No
shit.
I love that we spent 4
shit.
days
Somehow
together
I missed that.
and didn't know that. Yeah.
And then how was your experience?
Honestly, it took me by surprise, like how much commonality that I was able to find with a lot of people here, even though I'm a relative newcomer to the arts and I don't work in that space, but just kind of sharing that creative energy felt really rejuvenating and really inspiring. So it was great. I hope I can do it again next year.
Hi, I'm Maiden Mina Alba. I'm based in Chicago. I'm a director and immersive performer, actor, And I thought that we're in the summit right now, but the last few days of the intensive was very helpful from a director point of view, just to see how masters of this craft, get their framework and their specificity and see what they prioritize in such a short amount of time to teach others who don't know about this work. That's it, John.